you know, it's his, as an individual game, it is his record-breaking match, a 2.79 rating. He got back-to-back aces, Charlie, pistol round, and then, obviously, the subsequent. So, I think when it comes to Namana, maybe the fact that when he's not fragging, there's not always an outlet. I think if Simka can provide that same level of form, I don't think Zero Tenacity are going to be too worried. But Namana was the one to get himself on the score sheet early on. Jacasmo can get the pick back, and with this smoke towards long, Jambo now cautioned as to whether to go through it or to fall back, but he's opted for the former. Yoffa gets the trade, and now Kvem's under pressure. There's three players maneuvering their way up short. Kvem shows his hand, yet to find the kill. He's had opportunities. He will get the one and doubles down. Big trade from Brute Monster. Little does he know, though, Topa's on the flank.
Yeah, Topa can get really close into this bomb site. And Brute Monster's got to be how aware is he? What's the timing going to look like for him? Has been spotted, but Brute Monster now got this intel, and the fight comes through, but Topa is the one to come out and take it. And a massive round from Passion UA stolen away.
Let's be honest, Charlie. He had many moments to get that opening kill. He had, you know, possibilities to isolate the fight. It seemed where he least was likely to get the kills, that's when he started to frag. But Namana, he's lost that AK. AVN could go searching for it. It is Simka, in fact, to be wielding. Top is still here towards top banana. Flashbang. Nicely thrown. Trying to back away. Topa successfully evacuating. To me, if we see Zero Tenacity close out this bomb site quite cleanly, Passion UA might just have to look to save. But Kyofo, Deagle no armor. Kvem's shown his position. Jambo finding Kyofo poses many problems.
It's a reposition from AVN as well. He needs this long setup to work. Brute Monster can find one. Is he ready for Zero fixing the bomb site? Apparently so. But caught switching weapons. AVN falls. Brute Monster triples, but 14 seconds on the clock. Bomb still needs to be retrieved.
Ooh, nice shot that.
Great shots. I just don't think he's going to have time. Switches to the bomb.
He's got it. Oh, it's crazy. It's a Brute Monster Topper 1v1 once again. Drops the smoke, spots him out, but Topper finds. Back-to-back 1v1s for Topper. Brute Monster. Well, look, for me, I think the main reason they might have looked to force, and probably could have looked to force, is the basis that there was just one survivor again. You can look at the finances for Passion UA, you can look at the buy now. There's still no defuse kit, there's limited utility, there's weaker weapons on Jacasmo and Zerafix. This could have been Zero Tenacity's kind of way back in, but the flashbang's good. Brute Monster AVN playing in front of it, though, so Jacasmo, the lone defender. Topper does get a pick beforehand. Jacasmo going to be systematically spamming through said smoke, but nothing connecting. So a 4-on-4 here, though. Brute Monster still wielding the AK, surely to be switched across. Although his teammate doesn't have armor, he's only on 3 HP, so one bullet would do the damage itself. Man advantage now, though, for Passion UA. There's an HE grenade on Kvem, so Brute Monster's got to be cautious, he's got to be careful. But Simka now, with a lot of weight on his shoulders in this post plant.
Yeah, so much pressure on him, so much pressure on AVN. If Brute Monster can sneakily find one, that would be big. I think AVN might have been spotted, but the flashbang comes through. AVN only able to find one. Simka does get one back, but at the cost of so much damage. The time is ticking. Simka peeks on out, and it's all on Brute Monster in the pool, but there's no time. Unless there's a kit that can be retrieved, which there isn't. Brute Monster doesn't connect the bullet with the Deagle just yet. Peeks on out. Then will go down to the bomb. And it's a round for Zero Tenacity just with the weaker weapons, and still only one survivor for Passion UA. Yeah, it's just this one-man hold towards long from Kvem. If AVN dares risks taking that fight, could open up so much space, but it could be this re-aggression with one flashbang. But I say one flashbang, the flash doesn't come through. There wasn't a flash thrown, just the raw fighting, and it pays off in a 3-on-3, and the bomb has to back away. Brute Monster can't give this up.
Yeah, look, Banana's been taken, but the problem is a bomb site very poorly defended. Kvem's been spotted. Brute Monster finds him. And now this is where Jacasmo and Zerafix, they've got a real problem. It is just going to be the save. Again, it is this half-life for Passion UA. I've got to say, though, they've over-invested. You look at Kvem, you look at Jambo, you look at Topper. These are players that might struggle to invest in the next. And with this double apartments take here, AVN, he takes down a teammate, but will find Zerafix in the process. A worthy trade.
Jambo on long, just with this Deagle. Flashbang does come through. Ooh. Jambo, perfect crosshair placement. Brute Monster going for the spam, gives up his location. Jambo just needs to click and he finds it. Namana has taken this space, so we'll be able to find Jambo. So probably aren't going to see any sort of madness. But I say that as we see the swing in middle from Namana, but so much damage has been dealt that it's going to have to instantly be the save for Jacasmo, and Topper probably going to want to pick up a rifle before doing the same thing himself.
It's this retake utility. Brute Monster still here towards ramp. Believe he was retrieving the bomb. Oh, all of this has been given away. All this information. The flash is deep, though. The flash blinds Simka, yet he thought he was playing anti-flash. The Molly going to force Jambo forward. He can find Namana. Two-man advantage currently. It could be a third as AVN has been chipped away at so heavily. Fashion UA. They've taken this control of Banana. They've taken 2 players as well. This is where the A defenders have to be very systematic with their approach. Just keep yourself tucked away. Don't show your hand, but Kyofo, he can find Kvem. Still a 2-on-2 as we've seen a rotating Jacasmo, but obviously the AWP Brute Monster can deal with it, and Zerafix on his own on the bomb site. Jambo, Zerafix might create a crossfire. Zerafix spotted, but can find Brute Monster. Zerafix gets himself a double. A 1 versus 2 now for Kyofo. The bomb to be retrieved. He thought he tapped it. It is going to be the full stick, but the CTs are creeping closer. Kyofo under lots of pressure here. Found by Jambo. Up can be saved. Passion UA. They level things up, and with the finances of Zero Tenacity not perfect, could be an interesting kind of continuance here of this first half.
After he knows that they're towards top Banana at least, but in fact, just going to be swinging off the Jambo seemingly. Doesn't work out on this occasion though. Namana does find the kill. Jacasmo holds 1, but Brute Monster there for the trade, and the reposition from Jambo, and his AWP is going to get mollied off, but he goes forward in front of it. And certainly has regretted that decision as Simka finds.
Yeah, look, I think for Jambo in that decision, it's clear that he wants to try and take a fight, realises that the AWP's probably posted up.
Gonna have both teams on the AWP at the same time, both teams full weapons in play. I mean, I wasn't even particularly convinced by the last execute from Zero Tenacity. I just don't think it was defended particularly well from Zero Tenacity. Sorry, from Passion UA. I think they tried to get Topper sent in. He sort of just went to his death. A couple of fights given up. Wasn't a lot of team play in it. But Topper, a great moment here. Topper's done great to find these opening kills in this game so far. And Jambo's double shuts down any potential trades towards A.
I think the biggest question to ask is, how has Topper been able to get that first kill onto Namana? Should never happen. AVN, though, he gets the double towards brackets, breaks down the defense, but Kvem, Quick and Boiler can get the eventual trade, can save the AWP, and Passion UA, an important round for them to win, but...
In the early portions of Inferno, but this could be the round. This could be the straw that breaks the camel's back, as Zero Tenacity do falter here, though his money is already a bit awkward and will only get worse if they fail. Flashbangs surely going to be lined up, have been sent in, but Jacasmo's position is good enough to find 1 more players. Do they risk going? Not just yet, at least.
Jacasmo could be sent in here now. Jambo's got a flash.
A bit of mismanagement there with the smokes. 2 smokes thrown towards apartments from Passion UA, so they might be able to delay for a little bit longer if not done, but the execute is going to come through now. The spam from AVN's perfect, taking down Topper.
They've spotted out.
Kvem with a double. Zerafix on the bomb site as well finds the player towards long. And it's all on Kyofo. Just trapped in pit. Zerafix doesn't even need to give up his life.
No, but he wants the glory, and he does get it. Nice find there from Zerafix. Yeah, it's just the fact that Kvem can find 2 that...
Yeah, it'd be interesting if that is the case, and if Passion UA continue some of the successes, then I think there will be some worrying signs. But up against the Eco now, this should be their 7th. Another kill through a smoke, of course, that's how Passion UA do it. Being insane at finding some of these, but Kyofo's Glop finds Kvem as the lack of head armor seemingly haunts him a bit there. But a 4-on-4, there's been a weapon retrieve, but honestly, it is kind of... Damage isn't really going to matter. Money's going to be at a good enough spot for Passion UA that they can get an investment out anyway. You don't really want to give too much chance to Zero Tenacity, which is what is happening. This is an eco, remember, and somehow We are in a 2-on-2. Topper is being brought down low. There is a real chance of this eco successful. Kyofo is the only real player to watch out for. He is the rifle. And he's now gone, but look at the HP of the remaining players, 11 and 28. Things start to get a little bit dicey if Passionway going to find 8 rounds in the first half on a map that they've showed very little successes on recently. Jacasmo on a bit of an off angle, dodging the flashbang, but only a little bit of damage could be dealt to Simka, and no kill actually found.
Jambo looks hungry here. Looks as though he wants to take a bit of a fight. Brute Monster is just holding for this, but Jambo. The lack of information here for Passionway is a bit of a problem, and I think Namana's just going to head towards B to sell a bit of presence. Brute Monster, great kill there onto Jambo. Zero Tenacity. They should be able to find their 5th quite comfortably. There's 20 seconds left, though. If Kvem gets this kill, this is the bomb carrier. Missed shots from Kvem, though, initially, and it allows AVN to rotate in. Topper and Zerafix all that remain, but with the bomb to be planted now. Low expectations here out of Zerafix and Topper, but we'll get the first in Simka. Namana posted up with the AWP can take down Zerafix, and Topper 1v4. ZT will end this half with 5.
Yeah, no chance Topper's going to go on to win this. Just got to sort of wait out the smoke. But 5 players to contend with, or 4 players to contend with, sorry. The fact that no one's going to need to rotate out of the bomb site as well. 1 kill's found from Topper, but it is that 7-5 like you said.
They don't love Inferno, but let's see what we have to offer. Brute Monster in an excellent position. The problem is too many casualties have occurred alongside him. Dinked him pit, down to 3 HP. They need to now deal with AVM, but Topper, he can find Brute Monster beforehand, but the next target has toppled. And Namana in a 1 versus 3. Passion your way. This should be a very promising pistol round for them. This is where Jambo's got to hold his nerve. No need to fight from Jambo. He's offering up a 1v1, but he's confident. And with the outcome of the fight going his way, you can see why. And I think if we do see Passionway lose here, if we see Zero Tenacity lose here, we're going to be saying, what was the reason for this? But Glass Cannon on Brute Monster. And he shatters Topper's chances of getting any kills in this one as a nice early frag.
Was posted up, flashbang's great, but the timing shot's just as good. Jacasmo will get the trade, but Kyofo there to silence him before he can back away into safety once again. So Jambo and Kvem in a 2 versus 4.
The biggest problem as well is that that's the bomb dropped. You know, they're going to have to use a lot of utility just to retain control once again of the bomb. And it's kind of cornholed Passionway into making their way on the A-bomb site. Not to say they wouldn't have that decision anyway, but spotted out one. They dropped the molly at his feet. How have we seen the escape route there? Fighting forward though. A lot of pressure on AVN. Just kind of a bit of a bright light there. A moss to a flame. Passion away. They were so fixated with AVN that not realizing we've got other rotators in Simka and Namana. Quite like this play from Jambo. Utilizing the smoke as a bit of a safety net. 27 seconds now. Jambo questioning where has Namana slipped away to. Surely he couldn't have made his way all the way here in CT. But no, Namana residing and finding. Zero Tenacity. They do silence any form of a streak that Passionway would be hoping for. The biggest problem that is kind of posed to both teams is the utility is very poor. I like the idea of AVN. Spots out 3, in fact. But no kill found. Brute Monster, he's in a good position here. He needs to get at least 1. Not the cleanest of kills, but we'll find Jacasmo. Now can back away. The problem is AVN is very much out in the open from long. Kvem now charging his way up short. He's hearing the shots ring through from mini pit, but he finds AVN first. Brute Monster's double can keep this round alive, and he gets a 3rd and a 4th. Brute Monster. Well, in fact, Kyofo stole that one away. Brute Monster was already on for the ace, but we sat there thinking, look, what's gone wrong here? Okay, maybe we weren't kind of the best favourites when it comes to this map, but we had our chances. I love the idea from Brute Monster. They're never going to expect the AWP to be so aggressive. Jambo falling. Brute Monster spotted another. I don't realise Jacasmo's here is the question, and out in the open, Brute Monster found. I think he's a little too aggressive there, but speaking of aggression, Zerafix taking this space towards long. He finds Namana and Moto. And the round gets really difficult now. It's all on Kyofo. Kvem finds him. Bomb is dropped towards T-Ramp. Simka does have that going for him. But he's knife out. Surely not to expect Topper here. And Passionway will get themselves their 10th. Yeah, I think we do have to say, look, Topper, not usually a player that we see kind of this level of success from. But I think when you are having a game like this, it bodes a lot of confidence for the team. And especially on a map that you haven't looked so positive on, I think this is where in-game leaders can really thrive. We've seen him win 2 1v1s. That was to get them their first 2 rounds. You know, he's had big moments in the clutch. He's had big moments just in the rounds in general. But taking down an in-game leader 1v1 going the way of Namana, but we can understand that as Namana, a very, very good individual. Look, Charlie, you posed the question to Zero Tenacity. Maybe some changes are in order. Maybe something needs to, something's got to change. Obviously, this roster's been playing together for many years now. They've got great synergies and obviously rising their way through the ranks. But in the VRS rankings, they're not looking too great. What do you think's got to change here for Zero Tenacity?
Look, I don't know if there necessarily is going to need to be roster changes of the sort or something like that. But I think to say the very least, there needs to be some sort of structural changes, some sort of game plan ideas, because whatever they have been doing for the last however long is not being going great. Great position there from Jambo, but not able to make anything work from it. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting fact in terms of what we do see in the future, whether we are actually going to directly see Zero Tenacity make changes. And I do love that they're clearly not wanting to do that. I think if they wanted to make changes, we probably would have seen them a few months ago now. During the play break, probably would have been a perfect time to do them. But the fact that we haven't, they clearly want to make things work. It just doesn't feel like they've actively done any work to actually change anything in the team just yet.
There's a possibility here for Passion UA massively. Currently, the B-bomb site defended just by 1. This is where they are going to be leaning. Namana needs to be very cautious. He's done a lot of damage to Topper. A little bit to Jacasmo. Still surviving is Namana, in fact. We're going to be seeing potential for a 5-on-5 retake. With the utility pretty weak here for Passion UA, problems can be seen. Jacasmo sends that final smoke.
Yeah, Utility still pretty good for Zero Tenacity. Namana with a full belt. Smoke down towards Banana. He's going to drop a Molotov as well.
I love rounds like this. 5v5 retakes. Pure chaos about to occur.
Flashbang's not great there for AVN, so Topper's easily able to find. And Kavem backing him up as well, but a 4-on-4 as the CT start to encroach in onto the bomb site. And low HP Topper trapped towards Dark. Someone's got to get on the bomb soon. As the T's find so many kills quickly, but the team kill comes through as well. On the bomb is...
No time.
Not enough time. Simka was on the bomb there. As the swing comes through, but just too much time taken. And Zerofix again with a double.
I feel, yeah, very rarely. I think the only times you ever get to see it is maybe on a map like Ancient, where... You know, we are seeing a lot of teams opt for a triple mid double B or kind of a double mid triple B where they leave the A-bomb site open. I think that's about it.
Or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Shot full buys not too often. Perfect time with the push through the flames. Topper and Kavem find the first 2, and ZT have no choice but to save. So, look, they are a bit lucky that. Well, let's see how much work these FAMASes can do in this round. As final round of regulation, Passion UA could steal away Inferno here. The HE grenades do a nice bit of damage. The swing comes through from Namana, who will find 1 before going down. The nade should find Jambo, but it's just the 1.
AVN's in a good position. And with Kyofo and Apps, Kvem's surely going to go down, but it's a question of whether he can get a kill beforehand. Off angle from Kyofo. I think we're heading OT. Charlie, look at the health of Jambo. I think what it's going to be is it's going to be a B exec, or a B fake, sorry. Try and draw a rotation, allow Topper to find a kill. Kyofo's now been spotted.
It's all on this gunfight.
massively. There's no utility remaining on Zero Tenacity. Oh, missed AWP shot from Brute Monster. Now Topper can just hold. There's a molly that's going to be coming through. Topper can find him. It's all about dealing with Brute Monster. We might not be going to overtime after all. As the A-bomb site taken, Topper's nade finds Brute Monster. Man advantage now for Passion UA. And this is the perfect round to have a bit of a lurk. Because they've opted for a fake. Brute Monster rotated just ever so slightly. And in doing so, it caused isolation onto Kyofo. Simka now. They need to hurry things along, Charlie. The bomb's halfway ticked, but they don't have a kit. And we're going to see Jambo maneuver his way back to short. Passion UA, you have every round, or every moment to take this round. Topper surely to get one. It's a 1 versus 3 for AVN. There's not enough time. It's already done, but Passion UA, they take their opponent's map pick. This is the risk of picking Inferno here. Zero Tenacity. You said they've had a bit of a map pool crisis, and it's already on display.
Madness that's how this game has transpired. That's how this game is gone. Topper, who was trailing behind Brute Monster in kills all the way through on that final round, it's the one to overtake him. And it's the round where Brute Monster, one missed shot. He didn't look like he was missing any of those in this game. A missed shot on a player not looking at him has really cost Zero Tenacity. It's forced Kyofo into an unwinnable situation. Yeah, Bastion UA are lining up towards the A-bomb site. It's a bit of a even split right now for CTs across the board. P250 of Jambo is actively searching towards CT to see if he can find Kyofo. CT's yet to rotate, starting to now. Brute Monster positions, going to comfortably find Kavem. T's alongside Kavem didn't really take a lot of space.
Yeah, look, they forced the player off CT, but Jambo's had many opportunities to find a pick here with the P250, just struggling to connect that bullet. And now Namana's rotated in. Passion UA, all of the attention taken away by Topper, yet no frags found with it. Bomb's gone down, round's over. Very limited damage even dealt there by Passion UA. A great pistol from Zero Tenacity. Some space taken towards top mid now. Flashbang over the top. Namana spamming will find Jambo. Opening kill going the way of Zero Tenacity now. And this is where Passion UA might feel this mid control.
And again, not giving up any control towards short. Just still actively searching if anyone is going to be there. Molly will come down. So finally going to be forced back from the position. Allowing the T's now to take some space. But Brute Monster's AWP towards Ticket finds one.
It's going to be a wrap through jungle. Namana now under pressure. He's got AVN close by. Nice nade there onto Zerafix again. Felt the force of a lot of utility so far. In front of the smoke is 2, and Kyofo will get 1. Zerafix's trade is good, but AVN quick enough to take him down in a 1 versus 3 now for Jacasmo. Tap of the bomb through said smoke again. AVN spotted, but with that intel that Jacasmo isn't punching in the digits, the CTs can be a bit more reserved. Namana swinging, Namana finding. Zero Tenacity secure 3-0. Can be so helpful, but whether Passion UA will find success of it is the question. They've taken the A-bomb site quite comfortably because it seems like there's just been a bit of a defensive discipline. Kvem, he's able to get 2 here, takes down Brute Monster. Kvem gets a 3rd. This is a half-buy that's gone so wrong for Zero Tenacity. And it's all on the basis that ZT looked to back away. If they fought in front of the smokes, I think they win the round, but they show too much discipline, and the late lurk from Kvem is excellent. So is Topper. Looking to maneuver here into stairs. Jacasmo making noise. Topper found. Namana swinging. The knowledge of 2 players, and they actually get info of all 3 now with Kvem striking onto Simka. 2 towards ramp. 1 in ladder. Brute Monster going to be under pressure now as we're expecting them to maneuver their way back to B. Namana's progressing through under, though. I like this decision. Very proactive in this approach. Smoke towards top con. This is all to try and allow for space to be taken. Namana can get 1, realizing there's surely a 2nd. He backs away and he gets the info. This becomes really difficult. Miss Molly, and Jacasmo falls because of it. That's the bomb dropped. And although Kvem's had this great position towards ladder, he's now going to scurry his way towards under. AVN already flanking through TV. I think this has just got to be a save for Kvem. Zero Tenacity back to winning ways. But it's Namana again. It always seems to be. such impact throughout.
Yeah, huge turnaround there. Kvem, he tries to keep hold of this AK, has spotted one, does find Kyofo. So, honestly, damage dealt to ZT is actually going to be very nice as well here. At the very least. There is money on Passion Away. They can get out a bite. And I do think it is a reasonably impressive thing as well when you consider some of the likes of the names that they've come up to face. So big, 500 OC, Guns, Heroic, Bet Boom. These are some difficult teams that they've been facing off. So honestly, I wouldn't look too heavily into stats for this, but I do think Passion Away, they need to turn things around sooner rather than later, because otherwise we could have a bit of a story of what happened, I think, on Inferno, where Tenacity in the second half probably were the better team there, but it's just the fact that Passion Away had a much better first half that I think helped them, as well as obviously winning that pistol, giving them a big buffer before they started to finally come alive towards the end of this second half there.
I think the problem here for Passion UA is they haven't really got the utility in this round. Flashbang comes through. Oh, all players blinded. Simka can find one. They've got a flank as well from Kyofo. Oh, Kvem finds the flanking Kyofo. The altercation never expected to go that way. Root Monster still very static here in market, but Zerafix found. Is there a kit? There is. Okay, defuse will come through. Seems aware of Brute Monster, or at least worried about him. It's going to be this playthrough, a Brute Monster. A sneaky spot to Topper will find him. They're going to shift their way through this smoke. AVN can get one. AVN, although not surviving, Namana finds Kvem, but Jambo and Jackasmo, they disable the two A defenders. There is a third.
On the top towards jungle as well. It's forced Simka into the corner, but not forced him out of the round. And Kyofo rotates in from CCT, him and Brute Monster. Yeah, not looking all too likely so far, as Passion UA just haven't given us a lot to make us believe in it. Brute Monster too easy there to find Jambo. Namana gets one as well. Brute Monster goes back for more. It's a swarm of CTs in the middle, and despite Namana going down, AVN's need of the smoke is perfectly timed to find Topper. 4 on 2, and how many times have we seen Passion UA in a 4 versus 2?
Far too frequently. Look, the trading from Zero Tenacity has been perfect, but also kind of the threat factor that they've had in these opening duels has been excellent. A vast majority of the time, though, being Brute Monster to get that opener. Brute Monster now tasked to get the final. He was double scoped there, or maybe just not quick enough to react. Jacasmo, not the best of sprays, but same can be said for AVN. The problem is, Simka's creeping closer. Jacasmo, he's got an idea. But with the stop of steps, so does Simka. Kyofo now in middle. Kyofo taken down. This is a 1v4 for Jacasmo. We'll go down to Simka. The round gets a little bit complicated for Zero Tenacity. Kind of moments where Namana, has he been required in this game? Not really. He's had a couple kills here and there. He's had a few moments, but I can only really think of one round that Namana has been the determining factor for.
No, everyone definitely is having their moments.
But it's kills like that. You know, Jambo, he looks to try and make his way out of connector, fixated towards Ticket, but why is he just overlooking a position of jungle? Jacasmo saw a 1v4 attempt to come down to the 1-on-1. Now on a 1v5.
Got Namana to contend with first, who does have control of the bomb squad. The CTs are rotating towards this position, but Namana will fall.
Still full HP. Full HP, full util. All CTs split. Steps are going to be heard, though, from Simka. Got this information. 25 seconds now. Nading connector. Flashbang coming over. Jacasmo turning from it. Missed shot here from AVN. Can't take down Kyofo, though. Look, Simka was in apartments ready, but you know, Passion UA, the individuals aren't there, and neither is kind of the team play, and that's why we are seeing such a contrast. Smoke dropped. Oh, Kyofo! You understand him getting the first, but how has Zerafix not got that trade? Disappointing there. Namana spots out Jambo as well. Jambo will win the fight, but the problem is, Simka's ready and waiting. Vem as well now maneuvers up jungle. Can't even get one as Brute Monster shuts him out of this round. And Jacasmo again required in the clutch. Can't even get one. It's all on Jambo. Simka takes him down. Just a 1 kill found. It's 11-1. Not only are you thinking, well, we probably should have done a lot better on Mirage, but obviously it's the idea that Anubis is upcoming.
Pistol rounds continuing as the first half left off. Is nice couple of kills found. And Passion UA are in a 3 versus 5. We could just see ZT look to group up and make this as simple as possible, but their deep positions towards jungle are going to yield them another kill onto Topper. That's the defuse kit dropped as well. Final 2 players towards A. That is, I suppose, at least where Zero Tenacity are heading, but I say that as they've got all this info on where Kavem is, and he's going to get swarmed upon.
Look, this is a great game for Zero Tenacity, but also it's kind of a great game for Namana. And I don't mean it's a great game because he's top of the server and he's doing loads of work. Zero Tenacity are going to be going 12-1 up, unless if Kavem wins a 1 versus 5. But they're going to be going 12-1 up, and Namana hasn't been at the forefront. He hasn't been doing the heavy lifting. It's not him currently, 21-6. It's everyone on his team stepping up, everyone having moments. Namana's going to seal the deal with a nice kill. How did Kavem not spot him? Okay, what? You can see the smiling face of Namana. How has he not seen it?
How he
Is that 4x3? That's got to be,
I mean, that's like 1x2 there. That's insane that he wasn't spotted, but yeah, just really rubbing salt into the wounds. It is a 4 spike from the CCTs, unsurprisingly, as they don't really have given themselves a choice to go for the eco. As Fred, believe it or not, we're already hit 12 rounds from Zero Tenacity.
Yeah, give it a second, we'll hit 13. 4-on-1, Zerafix. Best of luck. But no luck can help you in this one. Mirage, I feel like we only started it about 10 minutes ago and it's already finished. Zero Tenacity, what a performance. And this is the Zero Tenacity of last year. This is what we expect from them, where we have these kind of dominant performances.
Look, both teams still have a chance. Taking a look at this one maybe is a little bit of a best of 1 now, but we know what Zero Tenacity is. Not really as good as of late.
No, certainly not. But things don't start well for Jambo, as he is the first casualty here. Zerafix will go 1 for 1. Oh, Simka, what's happened here? Had a bit of a freebie. Jacasmo can do a lot of damage. Kvem's now going to want to finish off the initial work. The flying Julies can find. It seems like Passion UA will kick things off with a pistol round victory, as it's a 1v3 for Namana. Tapping through the smoke. Trying to connect. 40 seconds to work with. Something else I want to mention, Charlie. Not only was it the worst ever game that we've seen from Jambo, same for Zerafix. Worst ratings for both these players. Certainly Mirage is going to be a map they want to forget about.
Yeah, and the fact is their own map selection as well. I mean, it was just such a miserable performance from them, sadly.
What a storyline it would be. Taking their opponent's map pick, then we see the bounce back of the loss of Mirage. If they can reconfigure and find victory on Anubis, what a story it would be, especially when this is arguably one of Zero Tenacity's best maps.
And Evox has been taken again. Chopper might look to extend their advantage, but Ops against it. Just securing that control was good enough for him. The AWP has been retrieved now from Simka, who slowly backs away through canals and actually swaps back to the AK. Jacasmo peeks in middle, will get caught out by Namana. Yeah, Namana's now close, and yeah, this space that's being taken is so valuable.
Jambo just sitting in the smoke. It looks like he wants to go forward. With Namana getting that kill, Jambo might decide to keep on creeping. Namana surely goes down to Topper here. He's low HP, but it's still a 3-on-3. It's going to be this crunch on the B-bomb site. Slowly making his way through Temple is AVN. Topper on his lonesome, firing off the shots and not connecting. Zero Tenacity, although losing the early opener of Brute Monster, they get into an advantageous position now. And surely just a save from the remaining 2. Zero Tenacity, what a bounce back. Obviously, though, we're very far from that realization. I like this double camera setup, though. This can work out so nicely. Nade forcing them forward. Namana not only spots out one, he takes two down, and third follows. It was a AAA defense. Certainly didn't look that way, though.
Neither team was great on that map. But Passion, we just had that slight edge when they needed it. But super clean execute, super dominant. And went on to stay that, and they are going for the full hunt, and no one will survive. Zero Tenacity level up this game. Well, this is a much better look for Passion UA here, as 3 players instantly silenced towards B. Namana in mid takes down Jambo. But it's Brute Monster that's very much on his lonesome. Oh, could just take the shot there and will find the kill. Molotov from Namana as well. Pushes through to try to attempt to find Zero Fix. Will go down, and Brute Monster, his question is kind of how many can he get before going down, because that feels like a certainty at this point. Is getting flanked on as well.
He's got a minute to work with. Obviously, Brute Monster in the clutch is someone that will have a lot of threat. The fact he's 27 HP, though, and the bomb down, this is where we're saying, well, there's probably not a chance. How has he not been spotted? Eventually realised, okay, Kvem does find the kill, but maybe not the best display of individual ability there.
Still, Money's in a reasonably decent spot for Zero Tenacity, despite losing that one just due to how dominantly they won some of the past. Goffo finds the opening kill, though. The Molotov tick lets him know exactly where Kvem was, and we do see Jacasmo not too confident in terms of pushing with his teammate there.
Yeah, Jambo's been spotted in camera as well. And that's why we're just going to see this smoke into camera. It's either going to force Jambo back or force him forward, and it will be the latter, joining his teammate in middle. Zerafix residing. It's going to be a crunch in mid. It's all about whether Namana can keep himself alive here. Will go down by Zerafix. It is going to be this reposition, but look at the bomb. If Topper finds this kill, we could see the round go very differently, but AVM will take him down, and now scurrying into the bomb site is Jambo. With the smoke down, he opts for a bit of a no-scope. Bomb dropped across. Plant will come through, but already it looks as though it's just going to be a save attempt. Emphasis on attempt as Brute Monster will find Jambo. Slowly go creeping. This is where Jacasmo and Zerafix have got to be a little bit cautious. As Simka has got a good idea. Steps heard. Zerafix peeking. Zerafix falling. Not Zerafix, in fact, it was Jacasmo. Zerafix will get the trade, though. Just the one survivor. Not there yet, though. But again, as I say, Zero Tenacity on their T side, a vast amount of focus is put here in taking middle. Oh, great from Jambo. He gets the double. Simka gets the eventual trade. A lot of weight on Kvem. Kvem will get the kill in doing so. But Simka in the tough 1 versus 3 will get the first. Repositioning now with Simka. He can still get the plant off. No utility or defuse kit here for the CTs. The reposition from Simka. He spots out the gun barrel. He plays close behind it. They double up. Topper will get the trade. I think for them to win both of these rounds, they've taken that opportunity and that option away from themselves now. I mean, it looks like they're playing for the 7-5 instead of looking for that 6-6.
Well, it was a great start, but very quickly, the Zero Tenacity take away the chance, it feels. Topper kind of needed to take the chance onto Simka. It's just a little late to do so. Might still be able to find the kill, and timing's actually perfect. Bomb does go down. There is a 1 versus 2. The kit has been retrieved, and Topper looks like he wants to give it a go.
Yeah, I think he has to.
This could be a major mistake from Namana.
AVN, has he heard these steps? I don't think so. Namana's not rotated back. I think the problem for Topper is if he kind of overthinks it. Obviously, if he gets the kill onto AVN and sticks the bomb, he wins the round. But the problem is, 1, needs to kill AVN, but 2...
Especially when you give them the context that the pistol went their way. We've only seen 2 full buys, if that is the case. But fires out, gunfights have been taken, a Brute Monster's been softened up.
Simka is getting crunched in on. Looking at the kill feed, it's gone all blue. It's all on AVN now. He has got the bomb. He can drop a Molotov as well. And he can start the timer, but there's 2 smokes. There's a Molotov. They damage. Not only gets a kill, chips away at. Crosshair placement was good there for AVN. If he just fires off the shot, it's a 1-on-1. They have such successes on. They're able to look really dominant. Kind of they're providing these 8-4s, these 9-3s. Yeah, it's their CT side that falls off a cliff. But nice opener here. Brute Monster will take some space towards B main, and this is where we've already seen the T's look to back away. I like this decision. Jawley's the mana found. Brute Monster gets another though. 3-on-3. Bomb can
how
go
quick
down.
does this bomb go down? And reasonably quickly will be planted towards heaven, but no one's close enough to be able to deny, and Topper wants to take this space, as does Zerafix. AVN has spotted, but very slow to react to it, just not quick enough. Zerafix finding that one, passion your way, secure the pistol.
Try and find a pick on the players towards stairs. Kyofo, lone defender here towards A. I pointed out that Namana usually left on his lonesome here, but Kyofo completely alone. We'll drop the Molotov. The T's will respect it. Namana's rotated in already. He's dropped the smoke towards camera. Namana's got to go huge. He will get one, but Kvem with a quick trade. 4-on-3 here. 0 tenacity. Disadvantaged. And might just opt for the save. Save's got to be the call.
Yeah.
But we got a Mac 10 still on Kvem. It's going to be a B finish. The problem for Passion UA is Kyofo and Brute Monster are taking this space. And all this means is that Simka's going to drop his molly. Ooh, Kvem. You can find Kyofo so easily there. No trade either from Brute Monster. This round's
Just
got a
on
bit...
the edge of the molly. I mean, these players are all still behind the bomb site. No one's able to actually take them down, so the bomb can be planted, can't be denied. And Topper, so much weight on his shoulders as the smoke fades and does go down. Zerafix spam through the smoke, so despite the opening kill from Kvem there, it's just...
Brute Monster though, he's going for an early peek. Catches off Jambo. And this is what we need to see from Brute Monster. He's a player who's gone very quiet here on Anubis. Side where the bomb is currently dropped, so might see them look to go there. Oh, it's going to be a triple... Actually, a triple E-box take here, but Zerafix can find the first quite comfortably. No trade again on the second. If AVN goes down, we're questioning what is the spacing, what is the setup looking like, and he will be found by Topa. What was that from CT? They're all bunched up. It seemed like they wanted a kind of a triple take towards E-box. How has that round gone so wrong here? Embarrassing from ZT.
Really, really sloppy there.
What's the game plan? What, take E-box one by one?
I can excuse the first one. Maybe he just wanted to get a bit of intel himself. Maybe wanted to take that fight. But the second 2 players, they have to be grouped.
But I guess this is maybe an indication of why Zero Tenacity have fallen so far. It's moments like that.
Digits hit. Aggressive play from Namana. Caught a bit of a timing to get out, but Chikasmo starts to get an idea, starts to paint the picture and looks back, taking him down. Push through the smoke here would be a big risk for the T's, but they are still going to do so, and seemingly it's worked out. AVN's posted up, but as soon as Simka joins, AVN just seemingly looks away from the angle.
Kyofo, if you can find a kill here. Oh, Kyofo's going to go for the knife. He's got the money from the knife kill. He's got the AK saved. Disappointment in connector from the B-bomb site defenders is certainly the round that we'll be talking about. Obviously, this is no longer the Swiss stage. There's no second chances, Zero Tenacity. This is it.
Aggression or elimination. No other options. Kyofo will be able to keep himself alive and retrieve the AWP. At that point, it might be too far gone. Such a crucial round for Zero Tenacity. Just come out. ABM finds the first. Can't get the trade onto the second. As Chikasmo behind the pillar, but Brute Monster falls. swap into the USP, and Jambo does finish off AVN. Zero Tenacity are giving this round a go. It's a 2 versus 4, and Namana completely caught out. Kyofa's position has been given up. The nade needs to connect, but none of the low HP players being caught by it.
Yeah, with the molly dropped. Surely round over. Passion away. They will find themselves 12 now. 4 rounds in a row needed from Zero Tenacity. You never really know about smokes like that because you assume that, you know, the T's and players of this caliber aren't going to be messing up utility, but it certainly can happen. Oh, Brute Monster, nice find. Takes down the orb of Jambo. Topper has crossed, and Brute Monster maybe not realising. Topper will take him down, a 4-on-4, and again, it is going to be this finish towards the B-bomb site. Simka doubles down, though. Zerafix finds Namana towards the A-bomb site. Completely alone, though, is Jacasmo. And we will see the round go the way of Zero Tenacity. He said we need perfect Counter-Strike on display.
I mean, it's interesting you said that. I actually think Zerafix has some massive A-holds on the CT side of Inferno, but I suppose maybe just a bit too few and far between.
Yeah, Simka's in a nice position.
Time really low again here for the T side. Players pushing out, and it's a strong setup. Time is really been the biggest issue for Passion UA in this game.
Yeah,
it feels like they're overthinking finding that 13th round.
Yeah, look,
a bit more simplicity.
It certainly said the 2 hardest rounds to win, the first and the last, and Passion UA truly displaying that. And I think if it gets to OT, I think Zero Tenacity will be favoured, just on the basis that Passion UA, 4 rounds, 4 opportunities. But they get the opener in this one, they take down the mana. Can just send 3 towards B, but Passion UA, the 24 seconds, we mentioned that time's been a big problem for them. Molotov in E-box, Simka will get the first. Jambo, still fixated, glued to the back of the bomb site, no one swinging. Eventually AVN will peek out. Simka traded off. Kyofo now with work to do. Brute Monster trying to get her as quick as possible. There's 7 seconds remaining. Jambo, AWP shot's been baited out, trying to maneuver. He picks up a rifle, Deagle in hand. Still Brute Monster yet to rotate in. He will find the frag. It's all on Jacasmo. It's a 1 versus 2, pistol in hand. Kyofo finding Zero Tenacity. They push to overtime. Passion UA,
who I think is going to be able to take this one now. I think Zero Tenacity, they're the ones who are in a good spot. I touched on Inferno and Anubis. Both super close games. Both games where the pistol rounds feel like they've given a huge buffer to Passion UA. Now in overtime, that's not a thing.
No, certainly not.
About these full buys.
Nice find there for Zerafix. Takes down Brute Monster. I've got to ask, Charlie, does mid exist? Because Passion UA doesn't seem like they want anything to do with it.
Yeah, neglecting a lot of the map. Haven't seen a lot of executes towards A. Haven't seen a lot of mid control. And it has been reasonably orchestrated and been more than easy decision for Zero Tenacity just to post 3 players in B most rounds. But big fight from Jambo. Jacasmo does get found. Jambo again. Another kill from him.
Baits out the AWP shot. Jambo misses again. It's the stick of the bomb. AVN. Yeah, look, I think in that 4 versus 3, we see the molly towards Heaven from AVN. If he sends that molly in Pillar or towards A main, we're looking at a different round. And the thing about Passion UA, the lack of control they take towards middle, it allows for this triple B double A setup. They can just bunker down on bomb site. Simka will find Kvem. It's just so simple for Zero Tenacity to identify what Passion UA are going to do. It's far too easy here. Look, Passion UA, my only note that I will say about this game, can we please look at some mid-takes? Just something to spice up these rounds, because it looks far too easy for any team they're going to face to have an idea of what their game plan is.
Oh my god, so
How many
nades? Oh, they've all been softened up. Jambo's found his 2nd kill of the round, but just being 28 points of health will get found eventually. Spots a sliver of AVN, but not able to connect the bullets, and with 15 seconds on the clock, there's no chance to win the round. On a round of OT, players swinging, AVN will find, and Zero Tenacity do leave the first half of overtime. Passion UA have a triple A setup in regulation that Zero Tenacity handled without losing a single player. Let's see how they handle it this time as 2 players are towards A main. Kvem forced to drop a smoke. The AWP shot has been missed, but Jacasmo with a gap in the heaven smoke able to find the kill.
Yeah, now they're going to make their way out onto the B-bomb site. Ollie comes through. Simka will go down to Topper. Now a lot of work for AVN. He gets one. Flashbang's good. Blinded. Namana gets the trade. Brute Monster. He needs to rotate in. There's 14 seconds remaining. Just the tap of the bomb. Namana goes down. And now Brute Monster with 10 seconds left in the 1 versus 3. Attempts with the Tech 9, but Jambo quick to get the kill. Passion Yue. They will level things up 14 to 14 now. Passion Yue, though, now, if they want to take things in first overtime, will need all 3 here on this CT side. Little bit of nade damage dealt to Simka and Namana. Simka's been pretty decent
I love
here.
this.
Yeah, this is perfect. Smoke comes through. 1 player caught off. Namana spots the second. A-bomb site open and taken. And now Passion Yue, they've got money to go for this. They're surely going to give this one a go, but Brute Monster in middle. And this is what having a player in mid will do for you, Passion Yue. You can cut off rotations. You can have a second prong to an attack.
But not just that, look at Passion Yue in that round. Smoke drop towards A main, so both the A players full focus on middle. Because that's a position that they are worried about. Just allows that to come through. 2 players pushing through the smoke, works out perfectly. And such a cheeky round for ZTE to get. But it is going to be 15. It's going to be a near guarantee that 15 is where we're going to see this one. The question is there going to be 15 for both sides after this round? Or are we going to potentially find ourselves where Zero Tenacity take it here?
Yeah, look, ZT. Their opponents had 4 chances. 1 able to take it. You've now got the 1. Let's see what you can do. Oh, AVN goes hunting, takes down Zerafix. Is that going to have any financial difficulty?
No, it's not going to impact the money at all.
Just 1 less and no defuse kit, but nothing major at all. And again, as I said, middle's been a real possibility here and a promise for Zero Tenacity. They love to take this space and they find the opener on Jambo. Smoke drop towards camera now. Kvem tries to nade the smoke but misses it. Molly in Temple. They've given up all this space here in middle to take this space right now, but he is going to go for it. And we've seen Kvem contain control in middle. Although Zero Tenacity, they've got the man advantage. AVN gets the trade onto Zerafix, but not the cleanest of kills whatsoever.
Gonna be Goppo find. Gets 1, and he's just tucked.
We see Jacasmo find 1. Brute Monster's nade will get the kill, but Kyofo realizing, well, no one's coming from A main. Someone was hit. I would have found them. Great from Brute Monster. No trade attempt whatsoever from Jacasmo and Brute Monster. He will close out the game for Zero Tenacity. Somehow, some way, after being 12-8 down with your opponent on the favored side, Zero Tenacity claw their way back to victory. Passion Yue